Hi guys, it's Kevin, and we're gonna do a quick review of episode 2. Uh, Hope you guys like it. There's not too much to talk about this, obviously, because Matthew plays Go really well. There's less to talk about his, and so we're just gonna go over one or two moves. First thing we're gonna talk about is this move. I thought I was inducing him to help me save myself. The only thing is that this move right here, this A move, is entirely too close to white. It's really too close to white's thickness. And an easy way to see this is if we, let's say black passes here. Let's say white plays it here, and black plays here. Let's say white passes here. Black would not want to play this move. This is entirely too close to white. This is entirely too close to the white group. And so because of that, there are a lot of other moves that I could do instead. And even, let's say, something that protects my own territory here is much preferable to playing this close to white. Even though white's not alive yet, it is still quite strong. And um, having a stone that close to that is not really spelling anything good for black. So it's a good thing to do. And in that same level, on that same vein, instead of playing this move, a fine move for me to do is just to make territory over here. Um, if white just simply ran away, let's say you get safe with this move, I can easily make territory with this. And in terms of the balance of territory, I'm probably coming out ahead. Uh, so if, let's say, white had to fight back, uh, let's say it was something like this, and then white has to protect the intention of this move with this, then white can come under serious attack with something like this. You can start to see that it's black's moves first, and then this really doesn't have any good friends to run to, this white group over here. And so it's not going to be an easy time for white's group. Wherever you want to choose, however you want to attack this is up to you. Think of a good move on your own. And that's the first thing to think about. The second thing that happened here is this move. What I did over here, I was in a rush to fight that white group on the top. And that's not a good idea. The reason it's not a good idea is that when white does this, white sort of is alive. Not sort of, white pretty much is alive. And I've given him an easy time to get alive. I should not, the attitude I should take in there is if he's in there, I should make him fight for life, much like the Beastie Boys song. And so a better move for me to do is something like this. A possible variation is something along these lines. And you can see that with white fighting to make his group safe, he's actually injuring his middle black group. Oh, his middle white group, sorry. And so you don't really want that to happen. You don't want two weak groups to fight each other like this. And while you do see that these three black stones on the lower right are sort of in a possible problematic position, the whole group at white is much bigger, and I'd be more than willing to give up these three black stones at B for the center white group at A. Um, look into this. Maybe there's some variations, but even something with this, you can tell that white's just fighting against himself and getting into a problem. The general idea is that you should not let your opponent have an easy time getting what he wants, if you can do that. Even something as simple as this, if you can't read that or you're a little bit scared of the original move that I showed, which is here, even something like this this Kasumi over here, gives white a hard time. And so you need to, and in white struggling to get himself safe, the same thing happens. And he will automatically hurt his other group. Sort of sometimes why you don't want to make a weak group opposite your other weak group. They'll start fighting with each other, and one of them might lose out or hurt themselves as a result. So that's something to think about. And now you can probably see why this lets him off real easy, and I can't get as much out of it than what I originally showed you. So the final thing to think about is my Tanuki here. Obviously, this is bad. And obviously, you saw in the game that this black group came under attack and wasn't strong enough and didn't cleanly kill away this white group over here. And in a way, this center group of center territory is pretty big. It's really where I should be focusing my efforts on. And so another move here, like this, is what I should be playing. Makes it safe, securely takes the territory, so on and so forth. Another reason that you can also see that this was in a problematic spot was because of all the different problems with liberties. Let's do a black pass over here. Even with something like this, obviously white's not going to run into this right now, but there are problems with black's liberties. And so if black, it's a weakness that I'm leaving behind that I shouldn't be. And that's why you see the first thing that white did over here was to play over here and emphasize these problems. Even here, I should just take this. At the time, I had a 30-point reverse Komi. This might have been fine. That's the thing to think about, just leaving behind that weakness. And a lot of it is recognizing that there is a weakness at A and being willing to just securely take care of it. So to recap real quick, the first things are this move. This is sort of playing too close to thickness. And also that I should just securely securing my territory and also sort of attacking is a good idea. The other second idea is this move. This is giving him too easy of a time. I really should make him struggle for the life. And sometimes it's a question of attitude. Just saying, he's in here, I'm not going to let him live easily. And that's why this is a better move. And as white struggles against it, his other group can come injured. And even if it doesn't become injured, I still get a lot of wonderful moves. For example, later on, something like this can affect the lower right side, the lower right corner, or the life and death of that group. And that's only done when I don't give him an easy time. And finally, the last problem is, let me find it right here. And of course, my Tanuki here is a bad idea. That's just recognizing that your group has problems and you should really take care of them. Feels like a cop-out to say I didn't see it, but didn't see it. And that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed this quick review. Hope you guys tune in for the next one. And just subscribe, like, comment if you like this, or if you want to see something else or are curious about anything else. Thanks.